up, world? It's Trent for 12's Health and Fitness, and welcome back to my glorious kitchen where we make awesome tasting food. So today's recipe for awesome tasting food is going to be a chicken patty. It's not any ordinary chicken patty though. It's got a lot of extras in it, and we're going to dive into that right now. Just on a little side note here, I do eat these patties for breakfast, or sometimes I'll have them for a snack. They're not giant, huge patties. They're fairly small, and it's good to mix with other foods. Alright, so as you can see in the background here, I have everything I need to make these patties. I do have a food processor. I will be using the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you're just gonna have to go to the old-fashioned chopping block with a knife and your knife skills. Please don't cut your finger off. So the first thing that we're gonna do here is preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and once that's warming up, I will bring over all the ingredients and we'll go through everything and then chop them up. So what we're gonna need is a medium-sized bowl, 1 pound of your favorite meat. I am using chicken. We got ourselves 5 mushrooms, 1 whole apple, peeled and cored. We got ourselves 1 cup of chopped sweet onion right here. I pre-chopped this because I didn't want to be crying and bawling my eyes out all over this video. And then I have 2 pieces of garlic clove, just because I like garlic, so I'm adding it in with everything. You may need a pair of scissors to get the chicken open and a mixing spatula. And behind me I have a baking sheet with some parchment paper on it so nothing really sticks to the pan. And the last tool that I use is a ice cream scoop. This scoop is really nice. It makes my patties out to about 50 grams per patty, which is really nice. All right, everyone, so I got the food processor all set up, ready to go. I got my mushrooms here, I got my apples here, I got my garlic here. I'm just gonna use the food processor, blend it all up, get it nice minced and diced so it's nice and fine so it cooks evenly. Again, I don't have the onions here because I already did the onions because I didn't want to be crying. So first thing I'll do is I will take the top off of this and I will put the mushrooms in. We're doing a couple at a time just because I am using a smaller food processor here. Lock that in and alright, so let's take this off. And you can kind of see here that it's really nice minced up here. We will get rid of this. Now we'll bring the bowl over. And now it is time for the apples. That looks pretty good. All chopped up, diced up real nice. Empty all this into here. And then we will add the onions into here as well. There we go. Once that's all done, I will be right back over there with a better angle. All right, I got the apples, I got the garlic, I got the mushrooms in here. Time to add the onions. Let's add those onions in. It's in the sink. And let's just get this quickly mixed up and around. Make sure everything's all nice and evenly mixed. The garlic is making this smell amazing already. Okay, then I will grab some salt and pepper. There's some salt. And some pepper. And the last thing that gets added in here is, of course, the chicken. So we just give that a little cut in half here. And empty this packet out. Get all of it out. All right, and then that can go in the garbage as well. That's a little rinse. And what we're gonna do here is just mix this all up together nice and evenly. I'll probably speed this part up because it's gonna take a bit. Okay, now that it's all mixed up here, we're gonna be taking our scoop. If you don't have a scoop, you can just use 2 large spoons. I just like the scoop because, like I said, it measures out 50 grams pretty nicely. And we will need our baking sheet. Get rid of these scissors as well. So we'll move this over here. We got our baking sheet right here. Now this batch should be able to make 18 patties. Let's hope I'm right, and let's get going here. So you can see, nice big square, or circle, sorry. I'm gonna place that one right there. And it comes out real nice and easy, just like that. All right, let's hope my math is right here. I said it makes 18, and that looks like it's about 18. I got a bit left over here. See if I can add it to maybe this one. All right, now that it's empty, I'm gonna put this in the dishwasher, or sorry, the sink right now. And I'm just gonna kind of try and space these out a little bit better here. Tons of space on this side. And bring this one up and over. All right. So these are gonna go in the oven for 10 minutes at 400. After 10 minutes, we're gonna push them down and then flip them and then cook for another 10 minutes, and they should be done and ready to go. We'll take this. All right, so what we're gonna wanna do is make sure it's on the middle rack down here. Open this up, slide that in on the middle rack, close this up, hit our timer, and set it for 10 minutes. All right, while that's cooking in the background, I have some time here and we're gonna go through the macros. I got them on my laptop here to make this a little bit easier so I'm not going off by memory. All right, so we have 5 white mushrooms. We have 1 cup of chopped sweet onion. We have 1 pound of ground beef. We have 1 peeled and cored whole apple. And then because I like garlic, I added in 2 garlic cloves. You don't have to add those in. It's up to you if you want to. So that total bowl weighed a total of 911 grams. And if we divide that by 50, we get ourselves 18 patties. One of them might have had a little bit more, one of them might have had a little bit less. I was using an ice cream scoop. I like to use the ice cream scoop because it equals 50 grams. So when we come down to it, each one of those patties is gonna have yourself 2.5 carbohydrates, 3.5 grams of fat, and 4.5 grams of protein. So each one of those is gonna be about 60 calories each on average. And just a reminder, if you do use turkey, you're gonna have more protein, less fat, and if you do use beef, you're gonna have more fat, less protein. All right, so the patties are almost ready for a flip. I'll see you there. So a couple pieces of equipment that I forgot to add is we are going to need some oven mitts and a flipper. And look at that, the timing is perfect. Get these on, pull these out, already looking good. And we're just gonna press these down and then flip them. I mentioned here too that you are going to lose some weight because of the apples and onions and all the juices coming out of that easy on the feet here. But we're going to take it to a minute. right, once those are all flipped over nice, we're gonna open this back up, shove this back in on the middle rack for another 10 minutes. And I will see you when they are done. All right, so those are finishing up behind me. All I'm gonna do is take them out, put them on the stove, let them stand for 5-10 minutes or so, and then I'll throw them in the fridge for whenever I feel like eating them. I usually eat these for breakfast, about 2 to 4 of them depending on how I feel, with a little bit of mustard on top. Perfect and delicious. Alright, that's it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe for more content. It'd be greatly appreciated. Follow me on social media. Let me know on social media. Oh, hey Trent, I love these things. I took the chicken out and I added bison, or I took the chicken out and I added alligator. Let me know. And remember to give it your maximum effort, because you're stronger than you think. And this will help you get there.